Tom is a hardworking cat who goes to work early in the morning and returns late at night to provide for his family. Tom's wife, Lucy the cat, is in her final month of pregnancy and could give birth at any moment. Both of them are eagerly awaiting the arrival of their little angel. That day, as usual, Tom was getting ready for work. Before leaving the house, he gently kissed his wife on the forehead and said, "Just stay home and rest, okay? Call me right away if anything happens." Lucy smiled and nodded, but deep inside, she felt a bit anxious. She could clearly feel her body getting heavier, and the occasional mild pains made her nervous. Not long after Tom left, Lucy suddenly felt intense abdominal pain. At first, she thought it was just a normal cramp, but the pain grew stronger and stronger. Sweat broke out on her forehead as she realized the moment had arrived. She tried to reach for her phone to call Tom, but her hands trembled so much that she couldn't dial the number. Luckily, their neighbor, Mimi the cat, heard Lucy's painful groans and rushed over. Seeing Lucy writhing in pain on the chair, Mimi panicked and exclaimed, "Oh my goodness! Lucy, you're about to give birth! Let me call an ambulance!" Meanwhile, Tom was at work when he received a call from Mimi. Hearing that his wife was about to give birth, he was so shocked that he dropped the stack of files in his hands. "What? Lucy is going into labor? I'm coming home right away!" Without saying another word, Tom bolted out of the office and rushed home. His mind was flooded with worries. Is Lucy okay? Is the baby healthy? The questions kept swirling endlessly in his head. The ambulance arrived just in time and took Lucy to the hospital right before Tom got home. When he reached the hospital, Lucy had already been taken into the delivery room. Tom rushed to the emergency area, so panicked that the medical staff had to reassure him. "Mr. Tom, please stay calm. Your wife is in good hands with the doctors. Please wait a moment." The wait felt like an eternity. Tom paced back and forth, his heart pounding as he prayed for his wife and child to be safe. An elderly cat sitting nearby gave him a kind smile and said, "First time being a dad, huh? Don't worry, the doctors here are excellent. Your wife and baby will be just fine." Tom tried to stay calm, but he couldn't hide his anxiety. Suddenly, the sound of a newborn's cry echoed from the delivery room, making his heart tighten. He clenched his fists, feeling helpless that he couldn't do anything to help Lucy at this moment. Tom rushed to the emergency area, so panicked that the medical staff had to reassure him. "Mr. Tom, please stay calm. Your wife is being well taken care of by the doctors. Please wait a moment." The wait felt endless. Tom paced back and forth, his heart pounding as he prayed for the safety of his wife and child. An elderly cat sitting nearby gave him a gentle smile and said, "First time being a dad, huh? Don't worry, the doctors here are excellent. Your wife and baby will be just fine." Tom tried to stay calm, but he couldn't hide his anxiety. Suddenly, the sound of a newborn's cry echoed from the delivery room, making his heart tighten. He clenched his fists, feeling helpless that he couldn't do anything to help Lucy at this moment. Lucy lay on the hospital bed, exhausted but with eyes glowing with happiness as she looked at her husband and their baby. She softly said, "Look at our baby, Tom. Isn't it miraculous?" Tom nodded, unable to speak as emotions overwhelmed him. He simply squeezed Lucy's hand tightly and placed a gentle kiss on her forehead. "Thank you, Lucy. Thank you for bringing this little angel into our lives." Lucy smiled and gently touched their baby's tiny hand. Their small, loving family had officially welcomed a new member. And from that moment on, a new journey, the journey of parenthood, began for Tom and Lucy. In the days that followed, Tom became a busy but incredibly happy father. He learned how to change diapers, rock the baby to sleep, and prepare milk. Though clumsy at first, with Lucy's guidance, he gradually became more skilled. Every night, he told stories, sang lullabies, and held his baby close while they slept. As he gazed at the little angel in his arms, Tom felt that life had never been more meaningful. Lucy also recovered quickly. Together, they cared for their baby, laughing when the little one wiggled, worrying when they cried, and rejoicing when they smiled. Each passing day became a cherished memory for their small family. And so, Tom was no longer just a hardworking cat who went to work every day. He had become a devoted father, a loving husband, ready to do anything to protect his little family. Though many challenges lay ahead, Tom knew that as long as he had Lucy and their child by his side, he could overcome anything.